to our Chinese tea culture and Chinese tea ceremony class. I'm Didi, come from the Dongbei University of Finance and Economics. Today we will continue to enjoy our Chinese tea culture class, and then we will learn more details about Oolong Tea. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay. 好了 so last class we introduced about the Chinese white tea, and most of you really like the cold white tea and also the hot white tea. We only drink the first level of Chinese white tea, is 白毫银针. Yes, the needle. Do you remember we open the tea leaves? We have a small, very tiny leaves, and then together with one sprout. And all that one, only one sprout. It comes from 3 leaves, 3 small leaves. Okay, and today we will drink the second level of the white tea. We call it 白牡丹, white pony. Okay, so you can have a look of that one, and everyone you can take one of it, and you will understand how big it is. Okay, we put hot water inside. And then, because the tea leaves is bigger than this 白牡丹 tea leaves are bigger than the one before we drink, so we need to put a little bit well time, and then waiting them like totally together with the hot water, and the nutrition tastes come out. Do you remember the taste of 白毫银针? And then compare it. Okay. You like which one? And for the cold water, cold white tea, I highly recommend you only use the 白毫银针, the first level for white tea, because it's all of them is made from the sprout. It's easy for them to come out, the taste and the nutrition together with the cold tea. But for this kind of tea, because they have one big leaves, so it's hard if you together with cold water. Maybe you need to give 2 hours for it can finish to then. So compare the first level, so this one is not very suitable for the cold water, but for boil it, for hot water is no problem. Okay, I will try. And sometimes before very important thing, for example, before the HSK examination, you are very worried about that, right? Very serious, you are worried about it. So at that period of time, you can drink some white tea. It can let you keep cool and let you don't so worry about that. But before, some students cannot sleep very well. So if your sleep is not very well, before you sleep, you can drink a little lightly jasmine tea. Jasmine, the flavor, and when you smell that one, the flower taste are very good for you falling sleep. Yeah. Me too. If we have further time, we can introduce more jasmine tea together next time. Okay, it's a very, only you can find it in China. And they use many fresh flowers together with the green tea, and they mix them, and more than many times, maybe 7 times, they're making it, and can let the tea leaves, they have some flowers taste, and then it's very delicious. Yes. Okay. So this is the white tea. Okay, so we continue to learn. Today we will introduce another kind of tea, is Oolong Tea. Okay, Oolong Cha. You can see these 2 pictures are Oolong Cha, but this one is green. Yes, that one is black. But both of them are Oolong Tea. It's a very kind of special, yes. So we said green tea is only green, black tea is only black. Okay, but Oolong Tea can have some green and some black. Why? So some of the oolong tea, if they have the deeply fermentation, the green color will turn to the black. But some of them are less, only a little fermentation. So we just only they keep the green color, but it's still oolong tea. And these two kind of oolong tea are very famous in China. One is Fujian Anxi Tie Guanyin. Another one is Da Hong Pao, also come from Fujian province. Fujian province are very famous for the white tea and oolong tea. And from the northern of Fujian province are very famous for the dark one. We also can eat Yan Cha, Fujian Yan Cha. And next one is from the southern of Fujian province are very famous for the green oolong tea. It's Tie Guanyin are very famous for that. Okay. So before we learn the oolong cha, we still need to watch one video. Okay, how to make it. Please pay attention. Oolong cha compared other teas are the most complicated tea, a kind of tea to make it because too many steps. But during this video, please let me know we use the big leaves or the small leaves, and what do you think is the most important step for it? Okay.
随着茶叶迁徙的进程，山野之气渐被驯服。对香气的追求是人类的天性。在茶香之路走得最远的，非乌龙茶莫属。武夷岩茶属于半发酵的乌龙茶。今天最顶级的武夷岩茶被称为大红袍，这个名字来自于天津永乐禅寺后山峭壁上的6棵古茶树。每年茶季开始，采茶工天不亮进山，徒步2个多小时到达茶园。
在武夷山呢来说，最精品的茶那叫3坑2涧，就是落坑落涧的茶，它的茶品质都特别好，日照时间短，叶片呢也比较厚，泡出来的汤水它也比较醇厚。这种茶它就好像与世隔绝啊，在这种山里，它就像长修的大师一样，在这种静当中去参悟感受。这种茶它就有这种感觉。
辛苦采摘一天，太阳落山前，每人挑着一天所获，大约200-300斤的茶青，徒步2个多小时送到茶厂。天心村的黄胜辉师傅每年还坚持按古法做一点手工大红袍。
在我们讲这个武夷山，为什么讲做茶要天时地利人和，3者合一的时候，茶才能做到极致。它就跟它生长的地理环境也一样，你要有最好的制作时，然后你还要有最好的制作的环境。在摇青的时候都很讲究，而且呢，在这个水分适当的时候，它那个茶边缘呢开始绿叶红上边，这个茶就开始有那种标准发酵的过程就出来了。杀青你看那200多度的温度的锅，只要稍微不留意，那手是肯定被烫起泡的。在揉捻，用齿状的揉捻筛，便就像我们打太极一样，你的手要很巧，左右的摇摆，让那个茶的青叶它要会卷起来，用的都是内力。这个精品茶它只是要微火慢炖，我们要用炭火去烘焙它20小时。
传统大红袍做得最极致的，可以烘焙9次。这样做出来的茶清滑有光泽，如同泥鳅羽翼一般，故名泥鳅火。
我们讲这个武夷山的茶，它在品茶的时候一定要品出声音啊，它对茶的是一种赞美。你看这样的，它叫啜茶。啜茶的过程呢，它是让你整个口腔里面每个部位都要去接触茶的汤水，然后这泡茶所有的好坏，那在你的舌面上全都体现出来。
每年做的手工大红袍， 黄胜辉都要送给寺里的师傅尝一尝。
早年啊，我们住在大山里，叫水帘洞，离我们这个天心永乐禅寺非常近。一个巧合的机遇，让我在这寺庙里待了6年。
感恩喝我们茶的所有的众生，因为他们成就了我们。
这是我人生对茶另外一层的一种体会跟一种感觉。所以我回来以后，我就定下标准，就是一生要以茶结缘。
Okay, we come back. So you already know how to make the 铁观音. So 铁观音 is really special with other teas we learn, yes? So we use the big leaves or small leaves?
The big one.
Real big one, the big one, the big leaves. And how many steps? Can you remember? Let's try together. Pick up the big one, yes? They are picking from the mountain on the bottom of the mountain and have the small river nearby. So very miracle, special and beautiful environment, the tea tree they are planting. Okay, this one. And then they put all the tea leaves on the ground to let them have a rest, have a little bit of chemical effect with the air, and also let the tea waters inside a little bit comes out. Yes, has gone. Okay, next one. Very good. They shake it. This is the special way. This is the real special way for oolong tea. In Chinese, we call it yao qing. They shake it. They let them have meet each other and then broken each other. Tea with the tea. Okay, next one. Just like the green tea. They put them in a very big and small, the hot pot, and then to let the hot temperature to let the water to dry has gone, and then cut the chemical effect inside, and then they rolling it. The two guys rolling it. You know, very big leaves. So the rolling is really totally different with the green tea, and then they put all of them in a very small fire. They use the small fire to slow to let them dry, and during this dry time we call it fermentation. slow. So if we want to put this very high level, we let this longer time. We don't want too many fermentation, just a small, short it. Okay, so why they use a very small fire to make it? Why they don't use the big one, very big fire?
Because it's semi-fermented.
This ferment, yes, the fermented they want to have a longer time fermentation, and also if we use very big smoke, it will have some smoke, so it will disturb the tea's taste. Okay, the last 白牡丹. Okay, this is 铁观音, 安溪铁观音. You can have a look.
Oh, this is the green one.
Yes, this is the green one.
Oh, it smells good.
Smells good?
Yeah.
And this is 白牡丹, the second level for the white tea. You just drink and you can take one of it. And you can see the leaves is bigger than that one. Okay, about oolong tea, it's a semi-fermented tea between green tea and black tea. So it also has the green tea's fresh taste and also have some black tea's strong flavor. So they mix it. Okay, so that's why oolong tea you can take the oolong tea maybe more than 8 times. Very strong flavor inside. Okay, and then it's sometimes we drinking the oolong tea because Fujian people are very good at making the tea, and all this kind of sheep Gongfu Cha and come from Fujian province. The people want to drink Oolong Tea, they make it. Okay, this is for the Oolong Tea. And 铁观音, the one we will drink, that green one. And 武夷岩茶、大红袍、洞顶乌龙和凤凰单丛都是 all of them are the Oolong Tea. Okay, the famous one. Okay. Okay, do you remember in that video one guy tried to let us to learn how to taste it? Yes. Okay, very good. We just have a try on whether you can do it as well. Okay, let's try some Oolong Tea. And please remember for Oolong Tea, we also need clean the tea first. Okay, so the color very green. Okay, have a try. 铁观音. And you see we use many small bowls, yes, but after it already grew up, very big. So that means Oolong Tea we usually use big leaves, and then we curling them as a small bowl, and then everything is okay. So Oolong Tea smells very strong, and in your mouth it can have the different level of the taste.
Yeah.
So that's why that guy used that special way to let all the tea in your mouth and can totally touch your mouth, and then have the fully chemical effect together with the oxygen. So we drink it like that way is better. Yeah. Okay. Oh yes, for the white tea, for the 白牡丹, you have the tea leaves, yes?
Yeah.
We can see we have the leaves. Compare 白毫银针, they have the big leaves. Yes, this is for 白牡丹. This is the second level for the white tea. Okay, this one is better. You can see this one. Okay, so this is one leaf, big leaf, real leaves. Yes, two leaves, one sprout. In Chinese, we call it 一芽两叶, one sprout, two leaves. So we just, if we only keep this sprout, is the first level, 白毫银针. Okay, but we together with leaves, is the second level, white peony, 白牡丹. So if I open this sprout, I also can get small special or 3 special leaves. Let us together to see. Yes, 白牡丹. Oh, sorry, 白毫银针, 白牡丹. This is different. Okay, 好了. Have a taste. Do you like Oolong Cha, Oolong Tea?
Which kind of Oolong Tea much better?
You think Oolong Tea is better?
Yes.
Which kind of Oolong Tea is better? Every kind of Oolong Tea have the good one and not very good quality one. So it should according to your taste. Which one do you like the best? Which taste do you like the best? Normally Chinese people like the light, fresh taste. So normally, I mean, maybe more than 80%, if this kind of teas, the taste are very lightly, it's more expensive sometimes. But for foreigners, you don't like that so much light. You like the strong flavor in your mouth. You want to feel really feeling that. So maybe the cheaper one is also good. So when you want to buy the tea, please pay attention for the taste. Don't pay attention for the price. Yes, every time please try to drink and then make decision to buy. See, the water's color is very beautiful. And then you also can see the tea leaves. Wow, how big it is, yes? Like, let me give you some. Okay, you can take one of it, the leaves, and to fill in how big it is. The whole leaves, yes. Okay, let's see how to make the oolong tea. Firstly, we pick it up. You see the big leaves, yes? And then we let all the leaves have a rest. Okay, have a little bit competition, effect with oxygen and then air. And then we shake it. So this one is very important for the oolong tea. Only with shaking it, we have the flavor for strong that. And then we roast it, put them in a hot, very hot and big pot, and then we rolling it because we use the whole leaves. So we must rolling it. If we don't rolling it, it's very hard for us to take it. The big leaves, how to take it. But when we leave like a ball, it's very easy to package and also to sell, to transport. Okay. And next one, we put all of this thing in a very small fire and to let them slightly fermentation. Okay. Okay, how to making oolong tea? We use 95 to 100 temperature water to make it. So compare other teas, oolong tea we need to put more teas and together with hot water. 100 is no problem because as you know the leaves are so big and already fermentation, so it's not so fragile like the green tea. Green tea we need 80 degree. Yes. Okay, next one. Normally we use this special tool and then this 紫砂壶, 紫砂 pot, a special mug made it. And this kind of pot are very famous for keep warm inside. So for oolong tea, it's not very afraid for the hot water. So we just put inside, it's also good. Okay, and then how to make it? How many times we keep the hot water together with oolong tea? Sometimes we use 30 seconds and then lasting 10 seconds more, 40 seconds, and then every time just plus 5 seconds more. But all this kind of thing is to pay attention for what kind of tea you live, the real situation you meet when you're making the tea and how many people you are served and what kind of water you use, what kind of temperature water you use. So did you see that the leaves?
Yeah.
Yes, that's very big. Yes. Okay, so we still have some time. We can drink the dark one.
Yeah.
The dark, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a look. We have a drink to drink the dark one. You can see the leaves. For the 铁观音 it's really a lot. I just keep them here. Yes. Okay. Okay, so let us to try the last tea of our tea class. Okay, as the deeper fermentation for oolong tea. Okay, you can have a try, have a look. So compare Anxi Tie Guan Yin, this green leaves. That one is more darker. It's more black. It's black color for tea leaves, but this one is the green one. And that one, Da Hong Pao, is very famous from the northern or Fujian province. Anxi Tie Guan Yin come from the southern Fujian province. Okay, yes. Okay, we're drinking and let us to conclusion with our whole these 4 sections for our Chinese tea culture. So we already briefly introduced the Chinese tea cultures. Yes, from 2,000 years ago, and also including how Chinese tea to influence all over the world, and all the languages to pronounce it. Tea, it's all come from China. 2 way, and one is Silk Road, another one is the Silk Road on the sea. Yes, and then we introduce 4 different kinds of Chinese tea as green tea, black tea, white tea, and today's oolong tea. So I really want to know, what kind of tea do you like the best?
I think black tea or white tea.
Black tea and white tea for you. How about you? Hong cha, black tea. Okay, black tea. And Mei.
Black tea and green tea.
Black tea and green tea. Oh, it's different, totally different kinds of tea. Okay, how about you,
Black
Yubi?
tea and white.
What?
Black tea and white.
Black tea and white tea. Oh, very good. Is this your first time to drink white tea? Oh, yes, very good. Okay, so continue. How about you?
Oolong tea and white tea.
Oolong tea and white tea. Very good.
Tea and cold white tea.
Very good. Oolong tea and cold white tea. Very good. Very special taste. 李凡呢?
Young cha and jasmine cha.
We didn't drink jasmine tea.
Bai tea.
白茶, white tea. You only white tea? Okay, very good. White tea. 很好啊. But before you drink the jasmine tea before, yes. Okay, 很好. You see the color is different, yes, just like red black tea. Just like black tea, yeah. Okay, and what's the difference between these 4 tea? The first one, the green tea, the main point is no fermentation. Okay, and we use very small and tiny leaves. Okay, and next one is for the green tea. If you didn't eat anything in your stomach, please don't drink, because for the personality for the green tea are very cold, because it's do not have any fermentation, and also more fresh, more better for the green tea. Okay, and the next one is black tea. Black tea, the main point is 90% fermentation, and also we have many different kinds of black tea. Black tea is the most famous tea all over the world. Okay, and we always use the milk tea together with black tea. Okay, next one for white tea, the most natural one. After compare all other teas, and then very good for our body, and is a kind of medicine. We can see when you have a high fever, your teeth have painful, and you're very worried about something, it's better to drink the white tea. And the third one is oolong tea. We have different type of oolong tea. One is green, very famous from southern of Fujian province. One is more darker. This one we just drink now. And then it's come from very famous from the northern Fujian province. Yes, and compare other teas. Oolong tea have the most complicated way to establish, and the most important thing is shaking. Yes, and we also introduce many different countries' way to drinking the tea, and also we compare them, and then we introduce how many different kinds of tea which in China we have. So 6, yes, who are they? Green tea, black tea, yellow tea, white tea, oolong tea, and dark tea. And yellow tea, yeah. And then another one, as we didn't mention about it, it's yellow tea and dark tea. And also most of the foreigners like the jasmine tea. We didn't have time to introduce it. So hope maybe future we have more time, can meet each other, and then introduce more Chinese tea culture and information for you. Okay, so do you like this one?
Yeah.
Okay, I give you the last one. Yes. Okay. It's still very good, yes? Like, have a taste. Okay. So, maybe we can have a look. You can stand up. Yes. And then, this is all the tea for our tea class we drink. Okay. Can you guess what's this one?
Green tea.
Green tea, very good. Longjing cha, very small and tiny, and the color is green. And this one is Biluochen, the second one. I use the top. We put water inside first and then put top. It's very tiny and curling. Okay, next one, this one, the small piece. Black tea, very good. Black tea, the first one. This is the second black tea from Yunnan province. The leaves is more bigger than this one. Okay, and the next one is this one.
White tea.
Very good. White tea. The first level for white tea is Bai Hao Yin Zhen. Okay, only sprout. And this one is Bai Mudan white peony. Okay, and white tea. We also have the tea leaves and together with them. Okay, next one we learn about the Oolong Cha. Oolong tea is very good. Okay, so for Oolong tea, the first one we drink is green color. Yes, 铁观音. It's very famous from southern of Fujian province, and the leaves are very big. We use the whole leaves. And next one we drink is, and also the last one, the 大红袍, the deeper fermentation oolong tea. Okay, so this is all the teas we drink. So some of you like this one, some of you like that one. Okay, it's different. Okay, very good. 非常好. Okay, so after 4 times tea class, we already drink 8 different kinds of Chinese tea, and we also learn many Chinese teas history, culture, and also some information. Until now, I think all of you already have more familiar than before. Okay, so really welcome you to join our tea class, and I really hope in the future you can drink more tea and can let tea to change your life and enjoy your life. Okay, so really want to see you again. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye. See you in the future. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.